Welcome to Waterbury as the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans take on the St. Paul Falcons. Happy New Year, I'm Tom Felice with you as we get ready for this NVL matchup. WCA comes into this game with a record of 4-2. They are an undefeated 4-0 in the Naugatuck Valley League. St. Paul is 4-1. They are 3-1 in the NVL. The Spartans coming off a loss by 2 against Danbury. They fell 64-62 last Friday, while St. Paul was also in action last Friday, and they got a win. They were also at a conference. They were playing Windsor Locks, and they beat them 80-67.
Also, to ensure the well-being of all attendees, we kindly remind you that the following items and actions are
WCA will be without head coach Ronan O'Leary tonight. He is not with the team today, so the assistant coaching staff stepping in. St. Paul is led by Steve Phelps. He is in his 32nd season on the bench, the second longest tenured boys basketball coach in the NVL, behind Crosby's Nick Augelli, who is in his 44th year. Now step aside for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. The teams line up for the starting lineups. Waterbury Career Academy led by 2 players this year. Drew Williams is the leading scorer, averaging over 22 points a game, while Zaire Lott averages over 20 points per game. Lott coming off a season-high 25 in the loss to Danbury. For St. Paul, a little more spread out on the offensive end. They have 5 players who average over 10 points a game, but only 1 who averages over 11 points a game. Jason Matthews is the leading scorer, averaging 13 points a game. Ja Gale is going off a season-high 20. Logan Rimbish, a season-high 18 in the win against Windsor Locks. That was the Falcons' highest scoring game of the season as they scored 80 points. Waterbury Career Academy has a lot of luck when it's high scoring. Their 4 wins this year, they've scored at least 74 points. Both their losses, the Spartans were held in the 60s, so you know they want to get things going up and down the court. St. Paul with the opportunity to make an early season statement. Their 1 loss came against Crosby. That was a week ago. Crosby in Division A of the NVL, as is WCA. St. Paul is in Division 2. This will be the first of 3 straight games against Division 2 teams for WCA, with Ansonia on Friday and Seymour next Tuesday, before they take on Crosby in a big matchup next Friday. That one might be for the top spot in the NVL. It's a busy night in Waterbury. 6 boys high school games tonight in Waterbury. Of course, we're here Crosby, Kennedy will be all at home. Kaner Tech and Holy Cross too. So plenty of action in Waterbury. Thank you for joining us. I mean, you have so many opportunities on a night like this. Waterbury Career Academy in the home whites, St. Paul in the blues. They also have black uniforms. They wore those at Crosby, so switching it up, going to the blues as they come back to Waterbury and take on Waterbury Career Academy. Zaire Lott jumping against Ja Gale, and it's won by St. Paul. Nas Houston runs the point. Here's Ja Gale. Gale to Logan Rembish. Man-to-man defense from WCA. Gale into the lane. Right-hand runner is off. Rebound for Jeremiah Williams. Quickly ahead to Zaire Lott. Uses the behind-the-back dribble to score the first points of the game. Takeaway, and Drew Williams has it. He puts it up too strong. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans. Jeremiah Williams directing the offense. Dylan Rossi's bounce pass for Williams intercepted. Houston into the corner, Rembish. Matthews in the paint. And Houston has his shot rejected. Zaire Lott with the block. Gale, too strong. Lott able to bring in the rebound. Zaire Lott missed the Kennedy game due to an illness, but bounced back just 2 nights later. Score a season-high 25 against Danbury as Jeremiah Williams hits the baseline jumper. And it's 4-0, a minute and a half gone by in the first quarter. Houston picks up his dribble in the backcourt, gets it to Rembish. Now, Armin Polivari, up top, Houston a 3, off the back iron. Jonathan Bracey snatched the rebound with 2 hands, gets it to Drew Williams. Williams kicks it out, Jeremiah Williams off the back rim. Put back for Bracey, no. Rossi tips to Lott, top of the key, 3 is good. 5 early points for Zaire Lott. WCA has 7. St. Paul is yet to score, just over 2 minutes in. Rembish drives to the free throw line, has it stripped. Lott up with it. Lott to the rim. Can't finish. Jeremiah Williams, the offensive board. Put back is short. Polivari grabs it for St. Paul. Rembish. The double clutch runners short. Jeremiah Williams with a long pass ahead for Zaire Lott. Flips it to Drew Williams. Off the backboard. St. Paul down with it. Houston from the left side has it smacked out of bounds by Dylan Rossi. 2 freshmen checking into the game for St. Paul, Ethan Clemens and Kobe Degata. Clemens did not play against Windsor Locks last time out, but he's averaging over 10 points a game. Inbounds pass is stolen. Jeremiah Williams to the hoop. Finishes with the left hand. He has 4. It's 9-0. Just about 3 minutes in. Jason Matthews with the first hoop of the day for St. Paul. Williams kicks it. Jeremiah Williams. Too strong from the corner 3. Drew Williams there with the putback for his first points. Logan Rembish, who was trapped. Now Houston Outlet ahead. Here's Lott. And he finishes with two hands. Lott has 7. WCA has 13. They lead by 11. 4:15 left in the first quarter. Hot start for WCA as they look to get back on track after a loss last time out. Clemens. Houston hits the three. Nas Houston coming off a 10-point performance against Windsor Locks. Only player on the team who's been in double digits 3 times this year. Dylan Rossi, offensive rebound, gets it to Bracy. His first hoop. Lott with active hands, got a piece of it. Matthews recovers. Rembish spins past Jeremiah Williams. Clements at the free throw line, hands off to Gata. It's out of bounds. Stays with the Falcons. Tagata with the left hand, can't get it to fall. Lott with the board. Lott to Jeremiah Williams. Jonathan Bracy airballs the 3. Williams on the baseline. 5 minutes in, 15-5 lead for WCA. Clemens gets the 3 to fall. Second 3 for the Falcons. Back within 7 at 15-8. Lott. Bracy from the corner hits. He's got 5. Rembish to Clemens. To the free throw line. Tagata in the corner. That's a long 2. First points for Kobe Tagata. Lott, Jeremiah Williams, Drew Williams, Bracy in the corner. Matthews is fouled in the backcourt. Jeremiah Williams with the foul. His first foul of the game. Played over 6 minutes before we had the first foul. Sean McMahon in for St. Paul. Sophomore coming off a season high 6 points against Windsor Locks on Friday. There's McMahon. Lott with the steal. Lott from the right side. He has a game high 9 points. 10-point WCA lead, 20-10. Tagata from the corner. This time it's a 3. He had both feet behind the line. He's got 5 on 2 jumpers from the left corner. 3 3-pointers for St. Paul. Williams blocked by Tagata, but Drew stays with it. 4 points now for Drew Williams. Lott can't grab the steal. Matthews from the corner. Bracy with the rebound. Throws it down court for Lott, and he finishes. Double digits for Lott in the first period. Rembish. 3 is in and out. Jeremiah Williams down with it. To Drew Williams, who cuts to the lane and finishes. Drew Williams with 6. 13-point lead. Largest of the game for WCA. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Long 2 from Clemens out of bounds.
Spartans ball.
Gale back into the game. Mike Rigsby checks in.
For St. Paul, number 11.
Gavin Unwin
John Gale,
in as well.
number 12.
So almost everybody on the roster has gotten in for St. Paul here in the first quarter. 15 seconds in the period.
And number 25, Gavin
Williams into the paint, right-hand floater, banks in.
Andrew Williams.
He's got 8 of the 28. 3 seconds. Corner 3 from Unwin is off. And after 1 period, Waterbury Career Academy with a 28-13 lead over St. Paul. Waterbury Career Academy scored the first 9 and the final 8 points of the first quarter. They lead 28-13 at the start of the second period. Zaire Lott leading the way with 11 for the Spartans. Here's Jeremiah Williams. Has it knocked out of his hands. It's out of bounds. It stays with WCA. It was last touched by Ethan Clements of St. Paul. 20 on the shot clock. Drew Williams directing the WCA offense against the zone defense of St. Paul. Lott a 3. Off the backboard. Ja Gale with the rebound, but a quick steal as Bracy got the steal, found Jeremiah Williams, but his attempt was rejected. They'll stay with the Spartans. Jason Matthews back into the game.
That's right. You go back on that one.
Stoppage here as they attempt to reset the shot clock. Few seconds should have come off it. It was at 35. They got to 34. The official seemed to be signaling 33. And I think now he might just be talking to the shot clock operator more about how to handle certain situations. First year of the shot clock in Connecticut, so it's a learning experience for everybody. .35 seconds into the second quarter. 28-13, the Waterbury Career Academy lead. Now, Steve Phelps getting an explanation from the official.
Lads, come on, lads.
Still think they're trying to get that 1 second off the shot clock. So the shot clock, and they took 2 seconds off the game clock as well. It might have been the only way they were able to do it. Now we're set to go. Starting lineup still on the floor for WCA. Now they just added the 2 seconds back to the game clock, so it's back to 7:25. So they have to run the 2 seconds off to get the shot clock down. Here's Drew Williams. Bracy, no. Jeremiah Williams got his hand on the board, and a foul is called. It's against Gavin Unwin. It's his first foul. It's the first foul of the game for St. Paul. They did not have any in the first quarter. Williams off the inbounds pass. Short on the three. Bracy the rebound. Flips it to Lott. His three is off the back iron. Jeremiah Williams the board. Drew Williams into the paint. Floats it up for the right hand for two. He's now got 10. And the lead is 17, the largest lead of the day. Foul called against Jeremiah Williams. That is his second foul. He's the only player on WCA who has recorded a foul. And Kewan Petaway comes into the game. Williams heads to the bench. Pass is into the backcourt. Houston able to grab it there. Jason Matthews in the paint. Houston up top, pulls it back out. Long three from Gale, rattles home. First hoop for John Gale, coming off a season high 20. Petaway gets his own board, flips it baseline to Bracy. Now Lott bounces it into the paint. Rossi picks it up. Petaway to the hoop, no. Gets it back, finds Drew Williams. Now Bracy, Lott in the corner. 14 points now for Lott. Unwin too strong. Lott with the rebound. Drew Williams cutting to the hoop. Petaway there for the putback. 19-point lead. Rossi with the block. Pass ahead of the pack. Bracy, and he can't finish. It goes over to St. Paul. Bracy trying to add one to the highlight reel. Just missed it. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Waterbury Career Academy leading St. Paul 35-16. Here's Ja Gale. Logan Rembish grabs it. Back to Gale. Through the lane. Rolls off. Lott leads the way for WCA. And that's an offensive foul. Nas Houston held his ground and took the charge. First foul by Lott. Team's second of the quarter. 5:09 to go in the first half. 35-16 WCA. Coming off their second loss of the season. Spartans didn't lose their second game last year until January 27th. They're losing 2 games in December. New experience for these players. They are bouncing back well as they force another turnover. Zaire Moreno into the game. Dylan Rossi heads to the bench for the first time. Petaway got a hand on the loose ball. His last touch by Houston. Nick Regar into the game for St. Paul. That's WCA basketball. 21 on the shot clock. 4:42 left in the first half. 35-16 lead for the Spartans. Williams. Corner three from Keewan Petaway. He's got 5 points off the bench. 8-0 run for the Spartans to stretch their lead to 22. Three is off the mark. Regar misses on the putback, but Degata there. And he'll head to the free throw line, trying to get one more.
And one, number 5 for Degata. That foul is on number 11, Zaire Moreno. His first team.
Foul is on Moreno. First time we've seen a free throw tonight. It's from Degata. Freshman leads the team with 7 points. Another chance for the Falcons. Houston has the pass tipped away. Lott ahead of the pack. He misses the dunk. Bracy there with the board. Drew Williams off on the three. Zaire Lott, the offensive rebound. Drew Williams will pull it back out. Lott, corner three. That's good. Third three of the game for Lott. He has 17 to lead the Spartans. Matthews. Moreno got his hand on that one. It's back to Regar. Petaway loses it. Rembish. Regar. Houston for three. It's good. 2 threes now for Nas Houston. He has 6. 41-21 WCA. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bracy. Short on the baseline jumper. Rembish. Takes a jump stop and goes over Zaire Lott. First basket for Logan Rembish. Effort play from Nick Regar. Got his hands on it. Couldn't keep it in bounds. Timeout called by Waterbury Career Academy. Spartans lead St. Paul 41-23. 2:41 to go in the first half. Lott with 17 points. Drew Williams has 10. Bracy and Petaway each have 5. Jeremiah Williams 4 for the Spartans. Degata leads St. Paul with 7. Nas Houston has 6. WCA getting players besides Drew Williams and Zaire Lott involved in the loss to Danbury. Those two combined for 45 points. The rest of the team only scored 17. Right now, it's 27 points for Williams and Lott. 14 points for the rest of the team, so a little bit more spread out. You're going to have Lott and Williams leading the way almost every night. They are two of the best players in the NVL, both coming off all-state seasons for the NVL and state champs. WCA ball, up by 18. 2.5 to go in the first half. Lott pulls up, misses, but he'll head to the line for 3 shots. Foul was on Nas Houston, his first, team's second. Lott makes the first 2. If he makes his third one, he'll have 20 points in under 14 minutes of game time. He does just that.
Change all three.
Back to a 21-point lead, 44-23. Headaway with the takeaway. To Drew Williams, into the lane, off the glass and in. 12 points for Williams. Pass over the head of Waterbury. Regar trying to get there, but couldn't manage to grab it. Second time he's running to his own bench trying to make a play. 2 minutes left in the first half. Another deflection. This was Rembish knocking it out of bounds. Drew Williams, head away. Flips it for Williams, now Lott. Lott double teams, has it knocked out of his hands, finds Williams. Floater from the free throw line, banks home. Back-to-back baskets for Williams, he has 14. 25-point lead. Kick ball. St. Paul will keep it. Ethan Clemens checks in, takes out Arden Pulverari.
Bringing back in for St. Paul, number 4, Ethan Clemens.
Degata. Now Clemens. Throws it to Regar, whose foot was on the line, so that's a backcourt violation. Waterbury Career Academy forcing a lot of turnovers, keeping them in front. They're doing it on both ends of the floor. Coming off a 62-point performance, they're at 48, and there's still a minute 10 to go in the first half. Rembish fouled. That'll be the second foul on Zaire Moreno.
And Spartans foul was on number 11, Zaire Moreno, his second, team's fourth.
Rembish hitting the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's only a junior, but he has his college plan set. Rembish is committed to Wofford College in South Carolina to play baseball. His brother Ethan went to St. Paul and now is a baseball player at Fairleigh Dickinson, so a familiar path for the Rembish family. Ethan Blaze makes his first appearance for WCA. He replaces Moreno. Rembish gets the second one. Headaway to Drew Williams. Williams up to 16 points, and that's 50, half 100 for the Spartans. Final 45 seconds of the first half. Rembish in the corner, Sean McMahon, too strong. Blaze to Drew Williams, another two for Drew. Now a foul called. That'll be on Blaze. His first, team's fifth. So that's the bonus. We'll have free throws here for St. Paul.
Shooting 2 for St. Paul, number 1, Nas Houston.
Nas Houston at the line. His first time to the stripe tonight. And it bounces in. Houston hits them both.
Raise the ball.
Shot clock is off. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Stays with WCA. Spartans up 52-26. 25.7 seconds to go in the first half as Zaire Lott long on the three. St. Paul has it. Out of bounds. Stays with St. Paul. They have 17.8 seconds now in the period. Clemens. Up top, McMahon. Off the mark. Drew Williams with it. Ahead to Zaire Lott. Lott in the paint. And a foul called against Nas Houston. His second, team's second. Not a shooting foul. Spartans ball, 4.4 in the half. Lott pulls up for three. He misses. It's into halftime with Waterbury Career Academy doubling up St. Paul, 52-26. We'll take a break and come back for the second half from Waterbury. Start of the second half here at Waterbury Career Academy. Tom Felice with you as the Spartans lead St. Paul 52-26. Zaire Lott leading the way with 20 points for the Spartans. Drew Williams with 18. No letdown coming off the loss last Friday for WCA. They scored the first 9 points of the game. And then they finished the first quarter on an 8-0 run. They led 28-13 after one period. They're up 26 right now. Nas Houston with 8 points to lead St. Paul. Kobe Degata 7. This is a St. Paul team that played Crosby last week. They ended up losing by 14. Almost all of that margin was in the first quarter. They played them close the final 3 quarters as a shot is off from Gale and Dylan Rossi has the rebound. An impressive performance in the first half from Waterbury Career Academy as Dylan Rossi gets in on the scoring. His first 2. Pass out of bounds. Stays with St. Paul. Polverari has it. Hands it off for Nas Houston. Uses the screen from Polverari and have a kick ball. Foul called as Matthews went up for the shot. Fouls against Rossi. That is his first and the team's first of the quarter. Puts Jason Matthews at the line for the first time. St. Paul was 2 of 4 at the stripe as a team in the first half. Matthews was the utility guy for St. Paul last year. He's really stepped into an important role, had 30 points in the win over Wolcott. Team high 13 points per game coming into this one. He's now got 3 as he makes the second free throw. Long pass into the corner. It's Bracy. Lott, a deep 3. That's good. 23 points for Zaire Lott. 30-point lead for WCA. Minute gone by in the second half. Gale to Houston. In the paint, Matthews. Polverari. Back to Gale. Handoff Nas Houston, pestered by Drew Williams. Houston with the pull-up. First Falcon into double digits. Houston has 10. Lott finds Rossi, who hauls it into the free throw line. See Rossi's tight end skills from the football field as he grabbed that to keep possession. Bracy. Jeremiah Williams. Lott in the corner for 3. That's good. 26 points for Zaire Lott, a new season high. 31-point lead, the largest of the game for WCA at 60-29. Gale with the floater. 5 points for Gale. Spartans 60, Falcons 31. 5:35 to go for third quarter. Lott feeling it off the back rim with that 3. Gale to the hoop and finishes. Back-to-back hoops for Ja Gale. Senior's coming off a double-double. He had 20 points, 11 rebounds against Windsor Locks. There's Zaire Lott with the putback. And now a technical foul assessed
Foul number 2,
to Zaire Lott. And now he'll have to sit. They changed the rule this year saying you have to come out of the game if you commit a technical foul. They call it sit a tick. You have to be on the bench for at least 1 second of game time. As Nas Houston will shoot the free throws. First one comes up short.
Number 1, Nas Houston.
Kobe DeGata checks in for
Into the game
Artie
for St. Paul,
Polverari.
number 5, Florida, Uganda.
Petaway came in for a lot as he has to sit. Houston makes the second free throw. He now has 11. That leads the way for the Falcons. They trail by 28. Gale. That's long. Rossi to board. Jeremiah Williams. Drew Williams now has it. Gracie. Kewan Petaway to Jeremiah Williams. Corner 3, Bracy. Off the front rim, Rossi the offensive board. To Petaway, and then Rossi who puts it in. Matthews. Bracy grabs it. He'll drive it up court. Drew Williams back to Bracy. Pulls up from the left side. Loose ball. St. Paul has it. Rembish. Foul called against WCA. It's on Rossi. His second. Team's third of the period.
Team's third. At the line,
Rembish
shooting two for St. Paul, Logan
will
Rembish.
shoot 2 free throws. He was 1 of 2 in the first half. Misses the first one here. 4:10 to go in the third. 64-34. WCA leads St. Paul. 0 of 2 from Rembish. Drew Williams the rebound. Powers into the lane. And Drew Williams will head to the line.
Shooting 2, Andrew Williams. Fouls on number 11.
Fouls
John
on Gale. His
first.
first of the period for St. Paul. Williams has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. First one rolls out for Williams, who had 18 points in the first half, 10 in the second quarter alone. Both bounce out for Williams. Rembish. Clements, timeout taken by Steve Phelps and St. Paul.
64.
Obviously, not a great night for the Falcons. St. Paul down by 30. But on January 3rd of last season, they dropped a 61-60 game in overtime to Wilby, and the Falcons fell to 1-4. They went 7-8 the rest of the way to sneak into the D3 tournament. They're the last team into the bracket, and as the 21 seed, they beat Wilby to get a little revenge from the regular season. The season going a little bit different direction this year for St. Paul, winning 4 of their first 5 games. They have Torrington on Friday, then Kennedy next Tuesday. St. Paul dropped from Division III to Division IV for the state tournament, so they'll look to have a great seed. Coming into this one, they were in the 6th slot, but it's so early, only at the quarter pole of the season. And of course, there's extra motivation this year as the NVL has decided that any team that qualifies for the state tournament qualifies for the NVL tournament. Last year, St. Paul didn't make the NVLs, even though they made the state tournament. Clements hits the three. 6 points now for Ethan Clements. So this year, expect more than 8 teams from the NVL in the NVL tournament. A little bit of motivation for teams like St. Paul. Bracy short on the three, it goes directly out of bounds. WCA, the reigning NVL champion. Alex Turner is in the game as the three from Unwin misses. Clements got his hand on the rebound. Now it's Rossi ahead to Bracy, who finishes! Two-hand slam from Jonathan Bracy. He's got 7. 66-37, now 66-40 as Gale hits the three. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Offensive foul called on Drew Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Offensive foul number 24, Andrew Williams. His first.
Mike Rigsby, Sean McMahon back in for St. Paul. They've really explored their depth. 11 players hit the court for St. Paul. And that's everybody they list in the scorebook. So everybody who could have come into the game has come in the game.
Shooting 2, number 15, Jason Matthews.
15 foul from WCA. Puts Matthews at the line. Foul was on Kewan Petaway, his first. Lott back in. He replaces Petaway. Lott with 28 points. It's a new season high.
60 seconds.
Lott misses with the left hand. Rossi swiped at the rebound but couldn't hold on. Matthews, now Unwin. Lott to Drew Williams, and he finishes. 20 points for Williams. Unwin off the mark. Loose ball foul called on Rigsby.
Mike Rigsby.
Second foul of the period against St. Paul. WCA takes over, leading 68-41. 2 minutes to go in the third. Rossi with his third foul of the quarter.
Orange foul number 30, Dylan Rossi.
It's Clements to the line.
At the line, shooting 2, number 4, Ethan Clements. Makes the first.
Clements hits them both.
And makes the second.
He's got 8 points. 68-43, 25-point lead for WCA. 1:45 remaining in the third. Bracy gets it back in the corner. Three's off the front rim, tracks down his own rebound. Resets with Lott between the circles. Lott into the paint. Finishes with the left hand. 30 points for Zaire Lott. 30 of the 70. Alex Turner comes away with the ball. Now Lott feeling it, pulls the three. Andrew Williams with the rebound. He'll head to the line.
On the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans. Andrew Williams. That foul is on number 15, Jason Matthews. His first, team's third.
Foul's on Matthews. Williams was 0 of 2, now 1 of 3 at the stripe. As Zaire Moreno enters for WCA. So Nick Rieger check back in for St. Paul. Williams hits them both. He now has 22. He'll come out as Petaway. Checks back in. 72-43 WCA. Minute to go in the third. This has been all Spartans. They scored the first 9 points and haven't looked back. Alex Turner with a two-hand spike. And now we'll have a jump ball. Goes to WCA on the alternate possession. Drew Williams to Turner. Lott into the lane, banks it home. He has 32. 12 in the period. Once again, a 31-point lead, the largest of the night. 74-43, 30 seconds left in the third. Drew Williams adds to the lead. He's got 24. Largest lead of the night at 33. McMahon, baseline Rieger. First hoop for him. 5 seconds in the period. Williams pulls up for 3 and hits. Drew Williams beats the buzzer. Three-pointer to give WCA 79 points. At the end of the third, they lead 79-45. Zaire Lott with 32, Drew Williams 27, and the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans are rolling over St. Paul 79-45, start of the fourth quarter. Nas Houston leading scorer for St. Paul, gets it down to the baseline. That's Logan Rembish. His first points of the second half, he now has 5. And a foul called against St. Paul.
Spartans foul number 11, Zaire Moreno.
Foul was on Moreno.
His third, team's first.
St. Paul takes over after the third foul by Moreno. Rembish with the drop-off. McMahon couldn't finish, but second chance points
St. Paul basket number
for
14, McMahon.
McMahon getting on the score sheet. First time he's scored tonight. 30-point lead, 79-49, 7:10 left. Moreno, Lott up top. That's off. Moreno with the putback.
Spartans basket, Zaire Moreno.
First hoop tonight for the player that head coach Roman O'Leary calls the Swiss Army knife. Drew Williams.
Spartans basket,
He's got 29.
Williams.
Here's Clements, the freshman with the left hands. One chance at it is Drew Williams snatches the rebound. Lob for Lott.
Spartans basket, Zaire Lott.
He's got 34. WCA approaching their season high. They scored 93 in the curtain raiser against Watertown back on December 15th. And one opportunity coming here for Rembish. Foul called on Petaway, his second. Rembish, 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Misses again. Quickly up court to Andrew Williams. Floats it up. McMahon the rebound, in trouble as WCA still pressing with 6 minutes left. Here's Rembish. Drops it off, and McMahon. Another hoop for McMahon. He has 4 points in the period. Rembish.
Ball basket number 2, Rembish.
Lott bounces it to Drew Williams, and he throws the ball behind Alex Turner, who wasn't looking. Ethan Blaze, Ant Rodriguez come in as Lott and Drew Williams head to the bench. Lott with 34 points, Drew Williams with 29. 5:29 to go in a 30-point lead. Have to think that's the end of the night for Lott and Williams, as they have once again done their thing, leading the way for Waterbury Career Academy, a team that's the reigning NVL and Division III champs. They'll be in Division I this year. That was Houston. He now has 13 for the Falcons. WCA knows there are tougher tests ahead. Offensive rebound for Moreno. Petaway. Too strong off the glass. Turner had his hands on it. It is Matthews away with the rebound.
First foul number 11, Zaire Moreno.
Foul is on Moreno. That's 4 fouls on Zaire Moreno.
His fourth, team's
I'm
third.
not really sure if you get in foul trouble when you're up by 28 and there's 5 minutes to go, but if you do, Moreno is. Clements, Houston, up top McMahon, back to Houston, jump stop in the paint, Rembish, 4-3.
Basket number 2,
Rembish has 9 points in the fourth quarter. 15 points overall for St. Paul. We haven't even played 4 minutes. And a steal. Here's McMahon, and he'll head to the line. Chance at 3-point play.
First foul number 1.
Foul is on Ant Rodriguez. It's his first. Now 14th foul, so St. Paul will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. McMahon has 3 field goals, all 6 of his points coming in the fourth quarter. This is an 11-0 run for St. Paul. Make it 14-0 run as Clements hits the 3. He's in double digits with 11. It's a 20-point game. WCA was up by 34 at the start of the quarter. There's 3:45 left, and St. Paul has cut into this lead. WCA, of course, a different team with Dylan Rossi, Zaire Lott, Drew Williams on the bench. Jeremiah Williams and Bracy sitting as well. So all 5 starters off the court for WCA. Still some of the top guys for St. Paul, but they don't get a lot of opportunities against competition like this.
Foul number 1, Anthony Rodriguez.
Another foul on Rodriguez. That's the 15th foul.
His second team's
Puts
fifth.
St. Paul in the bonus.
At the line, shooting 2,
Clements to the
number 4, Ethan
line.
Clements.
He made 2 in the first half. One of 2 for Clements. Turner the board. And now Rodriguez. Offensive foul called against Rodriguez, and Drew Williams checks back in. This is a 15-0 run for St. Paul. So Drew Williams comes back in, likely in an attempt to calm things down a little bit. 85-66 WCA. 3:15 to go. Clements to a cutting Matthews, who's hit.
Orange foul number 23, Ethan Blaze.
Blaze commits the foul. That is his second.
His second. At the line, shooting 2, number 15, Matthews.
Matthews 2 of
Makes
4
the first.
at the line. Both fall for Matthews. 17-0 run for St. Paul. Not going to see career have too many runs like this against him this season. Blaze to Drew Williams. In the corner, Petaway. Turner with an open 3. Off the back rim, Matthews the rebound. Matthews in the paint, fouled.
Orange foul number 23, Ethan Blaze, his third.
Foul is on
Goal
Blaze,
line,
3
shooting
now
2,
on
number
him.
15, Jason Matthews.
Matthews back to the line.
Bringing back into the game for the Sparks, number 4, Jonathan Bracy.
Bracy in for Blaze. St. Paul has scored 24 points so far in the 4th quarter. WCA has scored 6. 18-point advantage for the Falcons. Second one is off the mark. 18-0 run and a turnover gives it back to St. Paul. And now Zaire Lott gets up, but they don't get the sub in. Clements pulls up. Moreno the rebound, and Drew Williams with the universal sign for let's slow this down. There's 2:20 to go. 16-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy, led by as many as 34. Reset with Williams. Here's Petaway. Off the back rim. Houston. Bounced it down low, and McMahon puts it in. He has 8, all of them in the 4th quarter. It's a 14-point game, 85-71 WCA. Minute 40 to go. Turner to Andrew Williams. Corner for Bracy. Out of bounds, it's blue ball. As Lott checks back in, takes out Alex Turner. 20 straight points scored by St. Paul. Houston. Petaway guarding Houston. Houston puts it up and in. Final minute. Lott to Petaway, and finally he breaks the run. Ended up at 22 straight points for St. Paul. Another turnover. Lott finished with the left hand. He now has 36. McMahon pulls the three. That's off. Matthews the rebound. No, he was on the line.
Out of bounds. Spartans ball.
WCA will have it with the shot clock off. 31.7 seconds to go. 16-point lead. St. Paul with a valiant effort in the fourth quarter. They came into the period down by 34. They got within 14 points, or I should say they got within 12 points. But a couple of baskets from WCA. Take the sting out of this one at the end. Spartans improve to 5-2, 5-0 in the NVL. St. Paul drops to 4-2. 3-2 in the league. Zaire Lott finishes with 36 points. Drew Williams 29 to lead the way for Waterbury Career Academy. Nas Houston 15 points. 12 points for Logan Rembish. As this one finishes 89-73. Waterbury Career Academy back at it on Friday as they head to Ansonia. That one starts at 6:30. St. Paul is at home against Torrington on Friday. That game is at 7 o'clock. For the entire DET Sports Media team, I'm Tom Felice. Thank you so much for being with us as Waterbury Career Academy takes down St. Paul 89-73.